Adishima Modishiko Group and Champion Ghana television. But then Chaka see any Sunko, every Ghana TV station, the Bramone, Ghana television. You were so omni one. Question no pan or Chinifa, Uquada no pano dunifa. If you're out of crown and some son, I didn't do a bit mark your bedroom crown, son, what tea in some coastal community. In the new Bramo, a year young carbo, near coastal Ghana Union, ye cuckoo. Arisa, na seniors, Edmunina, say Cabumani, de Bremo, for Tofana. And then Yankopon shall be our self and say, O Gana television. The Via say near Oya de Biano, a bona wasso, and Penifosem Pacho, near Oya Diano, who peered your body phone a piano to Manifudia Papa. Yea, near David Frank, our professor at Trent University. On it Trent University, Akabum, I set it up, Scholarship Foundation, I feel be a modini pabe, a drunum. Education, a free Ghana, a master's degree, free education, a free scholarship. I cannot buy any Ghana education service and a team up or Mesa Debbie. Now, why they say I feel piano? My friend said, we are school. I want me and to us university and masters. Then, yes, I know I come from Nintino. You recruit two or passing quantity to Abba Canada. No, Abba year master's degree, I will come Hanoma. 2 years program, ya my work permit. Oko school crowd by Zumaka credit to Tony was a Jumaka. I am Webia, a boy Ghana for. Bebre, Mufijman, a school far from Cracombe and Pimino. I fear Bia Riba. Now, no, I say, I fear Bia no September and a school no a free as the Ebwe. I fear Bano has started a recruit too. Dr. Fred Fias, yes, would join no crack. You didn't tell ma and also one papa. And then I say a team Uncle Fokra a patcho. Uncle Fokra found you go physically connection for Ghana. Mirabako School Canada, Oboa, Unia Bibusa ye. For Dr. Francois Unia, then you're correct. Yet I say, 2 or 2 was you, and was your dear at a video dear and then, and now so Ghana 4, Ezeka 4, a here 4, a bill 4, being Pim, you know, Abba, Canada, Echo University, master degree free. Unia, why be? I will pay ya. Will repair the house a year. Dr. Frank, you may share no yet.
Or the Ghana, Coachna, Kinte, Amamere, Abba, Trent University, and the Ghana Day. I feel Pierre Adabaso. Or him, I jam free adding the Marco Sadwa, a penny champon, Nukoho, Yamami platform make a saga credit to a decan fofo, or more programmer, a year exchange of education. Trent University for Enipa Makuma School for 20 Eko Ghana exchange of education culture. Adirasi na obakun owura bia ono so akotena Ghana fi obedi adansie e church the one year kwese ko gona we edina ko huni ani ni freedom na fekeke e Ghana ban e bomra se yemra fi no na dodo no so ton say mo ko hese le fieti change of education program a school for makuma 20 omo ko Ghana akodi o 1 year na woni ha oti ha no mo de na we aboa Ghana oti ha e de na we de boa Ghana union oti ha e de we de boa community e be kwara wadwuma mu kura no ye tono mo begu and say no man no ba faso Ghana ebi kura na we adwuma on a medical field empa bi beto go Ghana e we baba fo enche bia na mia menu asu afram ka from dem aka suna oskwaku empa bi apie wo pidabo empa bi apie wo ha doctor for mpa a ezempa yi ye de ko sebita fracha Ghana aso baba faso a sempa yi ebi kodu asante jamasi a kwaku where for better so Roman hospital ho e kwaku be den nsa kanfo Doctor Foy, hospital for say, Yemfa, NGO letter, Embra Begin Panel, the Crenade. If as I said, hospital also no way. Omunya certificate is Empabe 50. Yet my NGO. As well from the Jamasi for Panya. Epano. It could be our meeting. Echosa Family. That thing. As well from the Michelle. Why be? Also, that thing. And what ben I boy community. And what ben I say, cross the Ghana Union of Rosa and Kakran Seco Ghana. Sepita Fracture. Put on your room. Kwanzemba. Esremo. Musical play champion. Being Casabe. The Ecos were Trent University, HSA. Trent University, Ghana for the meaning. Aqua, Madame, Afibium Coffee. Afibia school for administration. Coffee, Nipa Bedu. Consul, David Friend woman and hotel, tea, Lolly Fair. Nina school never. Aqua, Mene, Cape Coast, the Yahin or Hodoma. Or your professor, a doctor, a Trent. Brunio. Kenny, Cape Coast for Abo, Bruna Passo said, your friend and Nabe, or Casabe Bree, Ewo, Ijaboyasi. Oko Ghana, Senesi, and the Kentegu, and Nabe ye, Dimu, Kentegu, Nukomu, Kente, Aches, and the Nia, Ama Abrofu professors, doctors never tried to say, when there could be a few weeks. Unia, Bonaye, Tanya, the Hujim, many about FJ for the Adwa for Qualay, Equi, Open a Champo, Galaka television, Yakoye, or Sofokoda, or Sofo Koja, as a brilliant Michel, software from a Biera, was the same, software Frewa, Winnie, software Frewa, yes, be on commerce around commercially, software didn't want to say, Bias of Bier community more, neighbor, Yamichel, Dano Baby, Casabi Bri, yeah, boy, who. Enti da bia me se emfa ho nhyɛ baabi pie yo ho adi na wonyansa no enso yɛbo wa ho ɔden enso yɛbo woto dwom wo kyerɛ amanne wo kyerɛ sɛ de efra ntoma wo kyerɛ sɛ yɛpomade ɛnna me ka me bia sɛ yɛ maame no me nnuama no mpam no ma okomu ha ɔmokɔ a sa abaya bie na no osua de pam okomu abaya abama bie na osua hene okomu ha na yɛ de gya hwan President Bomenka Celebrity. You go so a granny, sis, or Trent University, a Ghana.
The professors are going to serve us, and I'm sure they will be very gracious on us today. We have jollof. We have jollof. And my favorite one is what we just got. We call it kanzo. Do you know kanzo? If you don't know, kanzo is the very underground of We like that because it carries. We like that because it has all the nutrients in the food settled there. And it's browned well. We also have chicken, our favorite chicken, and my personal favorite, fried ripe plantain. It's beautiful. There's people call it puff puff, but I like to call it buffalo. Togbe is very powerful. And those of us who are trying to not to be like me. But this one is a very special one. That's why you're doing it. Did you bring some gari? We couldn't bring gari. A combination of this and gari is called gobe. And it is gobe. And it is a very powerful meal. If there was gari here, all the young men will eat that one and leave the rest, including me. Please, if you've not explored Ghana enough, try these, especially the gobe. it will help you. I was thinking of calling ladies first. But as I came to sit here, I look at the face of the young men. And if I allow the men to start, it will finish. Some of us will fast. Some of us will fast. So, should we make this first one first? Who is going to watch? So what we'll do is that, can we please come and do a file? I mean, you file around. Some men, some women. Can you?
Adesibai and your Trent University. Professor David Prime program on there about master degree. I feel beyond the Nipa Free Ghana Eba School Hanomo. And Ghana night, Ghana culture. The background is saying, I vote for a buy and then a bomb at Transia. Another form of Nino, Engineer Cabe. Oh my idea, a bit so crowd, Brofuni be Equa Ghana. February, I was stressed like Ghana.
Whatever me need to and never buy. What you feel me and say we adwuma ti kom hanu mo. Wo bema achekwa no bremo. Whatever afisapa
fin kwamba tu ya penny.
afisa na tiasi.
Sa.
Trent and dey na ya ha na yesi abo afofo na ba na abo matrase.
Sa
Another force mo ya kwa ba. E mo no yo.
Sa.
Then na work out.
And I was sure Trent ni jesem Emma Ghana fo a ye ba ha be sua ade. Ye nuanu ma o ma be ka ye ho. Ene ye nso a ye wo ha dada no. Eye enfie be ye mienu miensani. Ena ye papa Professor David Frank Oma ye Ghana night say ye nso betimi a kire ye culture any your tradition yamamre
No say dey dey.
edanadi edi a kire afofre wa ha because obi anim say Canada manfrafo enipa bebre ene wa ha aman bebre
Sa program uba mo ifia de no say
me ba program ni mu enfie mienu ena me di wie na me adom me wie ya ena me nya adwuma enti sise me nso maba ye professor ewo Fleming College me nso me kira de wo ho
Who tell you who be school who tell you school What be real school? What be real school tell you?
She say my about 2 years me wie college wo krom a o ma fa me me nso me kira de
Who tell brofo there?
me kira abrofo obibini o man bia bi wo me class
We train shira na go dey shira.
sa
Trent e bi ba ma ya mi bo a.
ene Ghana my say ya me dia kira ye
Akwa ba.
bibi mai
Na mi shira ye. Baba fiafo.
yeah
Scholarship we. Orunye influence o kan ni se bia o di throw ene. Ya Ghana ya kira mani ye ni amamna ne. Wakasa. Echa wakasa. Bebre dey dan say yes. Program ni a real one. And I said the girl 400 Ghanaian students. Trent. What are you?
Yo, Nana, that's it. I don't know I am on pipe ball. Like money, I shall say it easy. The near Pesa and I say, I see a poor Ghana for in who can you. Now, it's me, I'm not changing my way. It's not Zambia, baby. And you to the day I must say, Namuna said, I must say, on pipe ball. And you're from one of Perry and Ramaba. And Sunday and then who ye, additional dear, and my I brought 4 but 2 Ghana because we become good ambassadors of Ghana. Thank you.
Ghana, my what wrote to Anamu, Ghana Union, and sorry, Okomuha, Abusia, Okomuna, say, Money York, Commissioner, what say, Ghana Frank Ano, the piano, and Kundo, Commissioner, Money York.
It has to be brave.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Adesima say na make na bibia kwa wie bia no we frase we wie ene Trent wa chiro do a che say wa aboa Ghana for ama ne edi atene program no da so ho ense ye afio mo say kutu ni pa ha na wo ka ho unia bi ka ho wo fase bi ka ho ekwana buedi a ani na to the year na be bia na me kra say openi a chapel mo so for Ghana television na mu nyina mo ase obi o say no ba bia ase Dr. Frank, Trent University, the producer Roger say.
Shall we put our hands together for those who waited on us today? Somebody is eating with Joe Boy. Yeah. Joe Boy. Yeah. Joe Boy. Yeah. Joe Boy. Some people are chewing anything. Shall we then put our hands together for Prof? And after the big people have spoken, we can also invite some of you to share your experiences. Your experiences from Ghana, and then your experience in Peterborough. I've been living in Toronto for quite some time now, but Peterborough is here. And so we'll share our experiences. I hope that's okay. So, Prof, over to you, sir.
My name is Siran. Don't worry about the doctor and the professor. Just call me B. People call me B. I came here in 2017. And I want to explain the reason why most of you are here. And my brother, Nana Baby, will explain that, right? So there was a talk, and you see this picture, Trent International meets partner institutions, students, communication, Vice President, Trent International. Then I said, why is it that I don't see any Ghanaian, any African, black, any student here? The topic was social justice in the era of Trumpism. Donald Trump was there the first time. So I got a call, and I was asked to come to the president's office. I was really scared. I said, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? But it turned out to be a good fortune. The president said, lead me into Africa. So we selected 3 countries, Ghana, Kenya, and Rwanda. And you see that Ghana, the first of the 3 destinations Africa. So while we're in Ghana, and I would like to introduce a special person here. Who's helped in establishing Trent in Ghana program, right? And so when we went, the president, we visited the rest of Cape Coast. And then we have this Trent in Ghana program, and I'm sure you are aspiring to be there to see that. So from, you scroll down, we visited a number of schools in Ghana, University of Ghana, University of Cape Coast. Of course, I'm a Methodist, so we went to Methodist University, Pentecost University, all the schools, and we selected a University of Cape Coast because of the hard work of the MBA came into our heart, the University of Ghana. And 2019, we had the first batch of students coming. By the way, my wife, I miss her, she's in New Jersey, and I'm crying for her. For the president, he bought a list, did a special send-off. So Leo was so impressed. And then 6 months later, we sent another group of senior administrators to go with us to Ghana. And ever since, every year, since 2019, we've been bringing students all the time, one after the other. So those of you who don't even know the story behind why you are here, that is the story, right? And that is this is the Leo, this is Yan Chiamwa, the dean. That's my wife over there, and that's me, right? So we visited so many of these places. And then when the students came, I might say that professors here who are committed to Nana is a paramount chief in the Cape Coast area. And it's really good. It's for real, authentic. And he's been helping and supporting this program so much that I can't even know how to run. Supported by Dana and Party. Party has been helping instrumental in helping in so I see the students that we bring from Ghana. The time we came there, I had about 12 or 15 students that I'm supervising. And sometimes I'm breaking down my head, right? But Party has been so great. Those of you who want to see, that is the person to talk to. And another lady has also partnered in the committee with us, helping and making this program very successful. And since then, 2020, 2021, every year, and I have a list of all of you. Now we have over 400 Ghanaians in this campus. Kwame Odami, they're in charge to help with undergraduate recruitment because it's just a job. But every February, we are invited by Canadian High Commission. A few of us are always invited by Canadian Commission to go to Accra. And then somewhere in Ghana, with the president, when I met with them, they said, no, they don't want to come back. Someone completed their program, they've got married, they did wedding and 4 houses, and they are staying in Ghana. That is what the world should be. That's why we talk about globalization, meaning the world has come together. Geographic distance is no longer measured by mileage, by time. Time and space has been brought together. That's why we call transnationalism. We live here, but we also live there. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I did the Ghana program in 2022 to 2023. It was an amazing program. As far as school goes, I learned a lot. I went to the University of Cape Coast, UCC in Cape Coast. And then I studied at the, I believe it was the Department for government studies in Tamale in the north as well. And then I did an internship in Adenta municipality. I did with Macintorsh Africa. I don't know, has anybody heard of Macintorsh Africa? Yes. You heard of them? Plastic waste. Yeah, so I did my internship with him. He was a great man. But just Ghana in general, the country was just amazing. I mean, to start it off, there's no winter and there's no snow. I know Canadians act tough when it comes to the winter, but a lot of us are babies when it comes to the cold, even though we've lived here our whole life. So it really showed me that I don't want to live anywhere with the snow. That was awesome. And just the hospitality there, it was just amazing. I stayed with a host family and they had 3 kids, and those 3 kids taught us a lot, helped us with our Fenty, helped us with our tweet. Sorry. And the one son, he was 13, and I remember he spoke like 3 foreign languages and like 2 or 3 of his local dialects. So it was like, you know, you see a 13-year-old doing that kind of stuff, it motivates you. It's like, all right, I need to start working harder. So yeah, it was an amazing experience. The hospitality was incredible. My host family made me amazing food, and I got amazing food everywhere else. Sasakawa House had the best jollof that I had in the whole country for sure. And it was just an incredible experience, one I'll never forget. And I would love to go back to Ghana sometime. I would love to visit all the places that I never saw, like Volta region, for one. I had a friend who did Volta. I did go to bowling. I went to bowling. Yeah, I went to surfing in Kuswa as well, which was awesome. But yeah, we went to bowling. We did not see any elephants when we were there. They said we were like the one group that missed all the elephants, but we did get to see, you know, warthogs, hyenas, all that stuff, so it was amazing. But yeah, I would love to go back, and I hope they'll have me back one day because I would love to visit again. So thank you, Ghana. Thank you all for being here.
I want to introduce George and Mohammed. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'll start by saying that I remember the first time I met Mohammed, and the purpose was that we were going to come to Trent University. But the unfortunate incident was that for my year group, we came during COVID. So we started Trent in Ghana online. And it was very hard for us because from September to November, we had to continue work in Adenta. I used to work in Adenta. Go to work, come back, time difference, and you still have to be present for class. And that's how we built the bond. So around in November, we had the approval of the IRCC to come to Canada. Came in and I remember Prof, hey, welcome to this. So Prof, and we really want to appreciate you at this juncture because he took care of us for the 14 days, and also our colleagues in our class, Sustainability Studies, they gave us food for 14 days. Every morning, afternoon, evening, you wake up, there's a message on your phone, oh, we left food at your doorstep. So, and that's the first experience we had with Canadians, and it has never left us.
Yeah. Okay, so my name is Mohammed, and I think my good friend George has said almost everything. And for me, with my experience in Canada, I always say I kind of see a bit of similarities between Canadians and Ghanaians in terms of how we receive visitors and strangers into our homes. As George mentioned earlier, when we got in, we were in quarantine, and our classmates had to do a lot in kind of making sure we were okay throughout that period and even beyond. And even for us to make it to Canada, it was a very big deal. Yeah, because the window was very limited, very close. And the stress that came with it was something, I mean, sometimes you are in class and you receive an email, you don't know where it's coming from. You are always expecting an email from IRCC, and you know the email could go either way, either it's a refusal or an approval of your visa. And so it was very frustrating, but we were given some hope to keep us going till we finally landed here in 2020. And for me, I've spent, I think, the past 4 years of my life at Trent. being in the master's program, finishing, having to be teaching a course with the business school, entering into my PhD in my second year. So I have, on paper, I'm supposed to finish by 2027. So we will see how far I'll be able to go with that. And so my experience on campus have been very amazing. And always I tell people that sometimes until you experience other parts of the world, you don't kind of appreciate the privileges that you have. And so for some of you who are able to visit other places, you are able to kind of compare how things are between two different worlds and how to navigate your way through those things. And so for me, I believe the exchange program should be extended beyond students to professors, so that professors will have the opportunity to travel out to experience other lives, other teaching methods, learning methods, and see how different they are from what's happening in this part of the world. And through those processes, we are able to enrich our experiences and the experiences of, international students per se. Because usually when you have an issue, until the professor has experienced the kind of life you've lived before, in most cases, they will not be able to appreciate where you are coming from. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you.
The room is just the professor. Oh, why not? I want to be probably what they call professor. Yeah, you know.
I think fire. I can't stop learning.
It's open. Use it. But don't forget the flag. Don't forget the flag. Wait. The sister will put it in your arms. The room is just the professor. Oh, why not? I want to be probably what they call professor. Yeah, you know.
I think fire. I can't stop learning.
It's open. Use it. But don't forget the flag. Don't forget the flag. Wait. The sister will put it in your arms. How can you get it? So I was born here to tell you how I did. Use it. Good way. Because behind the flag, every year I go to Clubhouse for so even remove the cabin. It's maybe I don't know. Baba, Trent, no so much, and said,
Yeah.
na bebree aka which see bebree aka wa bontin ya e pese ba na be yi ba
Area.
be nyine ja awe for smooth student speaking.
The mentality was, I'm coming to grab something and go back. But the strange part is that whatever they were coming to grab, they never finished grabbing. But then if you put it in our minds and our hearts that this is my new home. So I like George, I like Muhammad. This is my home. And you firmly your grounds. You can make it and can make it well at home. I am saying this because of what Nana Champon said. Some people come and think it's only temporary. But I've come to stay. Even if it's for 2 years, you make the best out of the 2 years. Then you can get more and you can give more. Mohammed wants to do PhD. Me, old man, I am not done. I'm privileged to have started a management program, and I've switched quickly. I'm going to do a sustainability program, and I am hoping by the grace of God, I'll finish with a PhD, not in theology, but in something different. It's what you add on that makes you. Yeah, Kuroma ya ya by the other ya so. We are also maybe baby be din ko adia but to be nya problem. Waba nsase. Na champion da ase.
PF.
Waba obi be hustle. Obi be hustle. Asara na madam le tete ma obi be hustle. Be obi oda factory za o. Oda factory. Obi a factory man na champion obi a factory juma 20 years. When you school now will pass, because as you take opportunity with education, your leverage increases. Now for your 2 years. Thank you. I think it. You have any other? So, can I have somebody explain to Nana?
I know what you do. You are going to try street food. There's something called Oceanic Meko. That's boiled egg with pepper.
Pepper sauce.
Hot sauce here. When you get a chance to buy one, our advisor, you leave like 10 meters away from the vendor, the one you bought it from. Otherwise, you hear some strange voices telling you to try again. When you try the second time, trust me, you are going to spend all your money. Right? Once you buy one, please leave. Gentle advice. You thank me later. Thank you.
It's only in Ghana that when Kosia egg is boiled, we add salt. You think it doesn't work. But when you buy one, like he's saying, if you're able to go and eat it to your room, otherwise you spend the rest of your money buying that egg. Thank you, sir. That was a good advice. Any advice for anybody? Those going to Ghana? Any advice? Those going to Ghana, tell them about Ghana. Anybody in Ghana is that you might want to go again, or you may not want to. Sure. Taylor, you want to go back?
I do.
Well, thank you so much for all of you for coming. We do appreciate this, and we absolutely love the opportunity to celebrate Ghana on this cold night in November in Peterborough. You know, there's nothing more we'd rather do, and you know, there's many reasons for this, but foremost among them is it's just so fun. And the music, the dance is lively. It's really good for the collective mood, as is Ghana. So we're really, really happy to put this on and to celebrate together your country. So in true Canadian fashion, I will be brief, but I just have a couple of things I'd like to say. And so my first thing is we do really want to express our gratitude to our Ghanaian students, the Ghanaian student body here at Trent, and all of our international students. And you know, we recognize that it's difficult. You're uprooted, go halfway around the world. You've got to navigate the Peterborough public transportation system, the buses. You got to scramble to find accommodation, navigate the Trent bureaucracy, etc., etc. And you know, it's not easy, but just about all of you persevere and succeed and excel academically. So that's really a credit to you, and we applaud you for this. And in addition, you really enrich our university. I remember when I started here, like close to 20 years ago, we didn't have 200 Ghanaian students at Trent. We had a very little diversity in our student body. So my first point is simply to say thank you and to express our gratitude. You enrich us collectively, and aside from the fact that financially you keep our university afloat. If you
our money.
Exactly. If you will join me, just give it a round of applause for our international student body. And the second thing I want to say has already been alluded to. It concerns Trent and Ghana. So this is a program which I didn't start, but I'll take the credit for it. But it preceded me. But the thing is, it's been going for a long time, for over 25 years. We have this long-standing relationship with Ghana. And, Ghana is quite dear to our hearts. And as Dana said, and Taylor already mentioned, the one thing that students always say year in, year out, and this is the number one draw, I think, of the country, is just the rich social relationships and the incredible tradition of hospitality. And even, across West Africa, Ghanaians are renowned for this sense of hospitality. And again, we hear about this with our homestay families, with friends that are made in Ghana, and often they're lifelong friends. So to our prospective students, you get a little taste of that here tonight. But it's something that really you have to behold, because it's quite extraordinary. So again, on this point, we express our gratitude to celebration of Ghana and Trent, our long-term relationship, but also to David, because David is very modest, but single-handedly he's transformed the nature of the student body. And he's brought, the lion's share of Ghanaian students here, either directly or indirectly. So I think that's a real credit to what David has done for our university. So once again, if you'll raise a toast to Ghana, to Trent, and to David.
One maybe
silence for me, don't stop.
Adesimai na me born to fadia e da go no kwa wi o communion fanti for so wonso onyipa wonso onyipa abusia won free yi wala yi mbra na yi na ba free na aba yi na wada won bra no ba free na aba na mo tore de yi no o se ofi ho yi mbra no o se kutukum yi mbra no o se wabatem awada yi fi ufi ho na wabekrum na onda yi waba na yi na oba no ba yeden ba be hye community no nya yegodo yerokodo awada okodo na mo chie biara e wonye na fi shafa e bo so afre yi yemra asampa yiwa we yiwa wo so onye nipa e na wo sing vibe e za wo ko wi wada wana asi producer ono ye da wana asi video man eja gofre da wana asi jemfu a ono adwa konfro da wana asi na be ye kekos meya da wana asi mo twado no kura de mara munya pani na David Friend Dr. Professor Trent anya wan kan na dimade wa mado nyame no nkodo hirawo onye we ɔnto wo nkɔnyim na awurade no na ɔmfa ne nsa nka wo na dwumadze a yɛdzi no wɔmbue aboɔ ma nnipa dodow bi a wɔ Ghana. Modzen ne ɔpani a champion Ghana Can TV. Awurade no yɛ pɛ a yɛbɛsena ahyia mu bi. Yɛda mo no ase adehyɛ ma. Yɛda go no kɔ pia.
Here we go, I'll show you how to do this. So some inside, make us stop. Up and cross on the south side. Move to the left and right and watch me free. All my ladies try to pose that free. Drop up, drop it low and make them boys say, damn. So we started the way you want to say. Now watch me do. Now watch me do.